Hello everybody, got another adventure here. This time we are at Garnet Hill in Ely, Nevada. This is the first time we've been here without snow on the ground, so hopefully we'll have some good luck today. So this is our first one of the day. You can see it's got that nice facet on it. Pretty good sized one. Very dark. Pretty cool. It's just surface picking. Not too far down from the parking lot. You can also dig. You can see where people have been digging. And they do form in these rocks, so you can crack the rocks open and find them in the inside too. But not too shabby for 5 minutes out of the car. So here's a smaller one. So you can see the sides a little better on it. And a full perfect one would have 12 sides. You can also see that one's got a little red. You can see it, hopefully see it in there. And we're not really digging too much, just walking around surface picking. Having pretty good luck, just kind of looking where people have already excavated and just kind of going through the piles. But this is a very large area, very popular. This is actually a designated rockhounding site, so this gets a lot of traffic, but as you can see, you can still do pretty good. This one's kind of funky. It's got that big one, and then you roll it around, and it's got that little guy on the back. These ones in this area seem like they're forming a little flatter. They don't have the whole 12-sided shape. See, that one's kind of more like a disc.
Here's a good example of what we can find up here at Garnet Hill. This is just kind of lurking below the surface. See if I can wedge it out real quick. Oh baby, a triple! That's pretty cool. It's a really good example in the host rock. It's a keeper.
So this is the rock that the garnets form in, and then they are weathering out of. You can see kind of the little pockets where they would have been. There's rocks all over the place, and you can still find them. Here's an example of one that is still embedded in the rock itself. So that is where we are getting all these loose garnets. So the bigger boulders are probably worth cracking open to see if there's anything interesting inside. Here's another one that's better. That one you can see right where it came out of. So, more. There's another little one. Geology fun for today. So this guy is the biggest one I have ever found up here. Still embedded in the host rock, but you can see the size of it right in my fingernail there. It's a pretty good size. You can see the red on the corner. That one's pretty cool. Hopefully I can chisel that out of the rock when I get home. But I'm working my way through this kind of rock field right here. Very cool.
These are really cool. Found this sitting on the ground. It had a giant pit in it, and there's looks like there's two in there. Pretty decent size too. I'll try and get them out later.
Alright, this one was a little sneaky because a lot of these rocks have holes in them where I'm assuming other stones came out of. But on this one, I did notice that there was a bit of a glint. So this one has a nice garnet stone in it.
So here's one as they kind of look on the ground. There's another one. But we are a little bit farther from the parking area, which is a ways back through those trees. I don't know, maybe a quarter mile or so. So not as many people over here. You can see the copper mine across the street. And by across the street, I mean across the highway. But as with most rock hounding, the farther you get from the parking lot, the better your chances are of finding some cool stuff.
Here's a pretty large one for scale. You see my thumbnail upside down. Just happened to see it, pick it up. I don't know how well you can get it in the camera, but good find at Garnet Hill.
Here's another loose one. A little smaller. Still pretty cool. So this one's kind of neat because it's a little cluster. So here's a decent sized one. Still embedded in the rock. Trying to get you to, there it goes. That one's pretty cool.
Very nice.
So see that little guy there, still stuck in the dirt. Clean up a bit. That's a pretty good one. Pretty good size. As per usual, we brought the water bottles but forgot to fill them up with water, so we'll wash these all up when we get back home. Pretty, pretty, pretty little stones.
Here's another one I just spotted. It is still in this rock right here, but you can definitely see some of those crystals forming. And I think also on this side, there's a different type of crystal here. Don't know if you can really see it, but it's the little bit of crystalline clear white in there too. Not sure what that is, but I'll look it up and see.
Alright, so I know I said that last one was the biggest one I've ever found out here. Turns out I was lying. That one is pretty nice. That one you can really see the sides of the way the garnets form in the rock. I mean, that one's like almost thumbnail sized. But just laying on the top of the ground. Get you a good look at that one. You can see the red. Super cool. So we're back in the truck. It's insanely windy outside, so I figured you could hear me better in here. This is kind of a representative sample of the things we found. Didn't have a whole lot of time. Only stayed about an hour and a half. But if you're close to Ely, Nevada, this would definitely be a spot you want to check out. We are heading south, so hopefully we'll run into some other cool stuff, and we will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.